How's it going? Welcome back to another evening here in Icarus. It is very late in the day to be starting a video, especially when it involves building. But dude, I am super excited to jump in today. What I have planned is to take our stone base and transform it into limestone. We'll kind of see how it works out. Now, most things should be a one-to-one direct replacement, right? With the different build parts, except for the roof. Now, our current roof, as you can see, is a triangle. The new one is going to be curved. So we're currently 3 deep or 3 wide, depending on how you look at it, for the base. So that means a curved wall, a flat roof, and then a curved wall. So the shape will be totally different. And the plan is to keep this main part of the base just like it is, right? And then build off this direction, and then build off this direction. Greenhouse will be in the back. So I'm not sure about the deck. Haven't really planned this out. I don't know what to do with it, to be honest. We'll see. But the inside here is one part I'm kind of worried about. So currently we got our bed up there. I kind of want to keep that the same, and we'll talk about why later. But these pillars here go all the way from the second floor to the roof. Now I think with the new build parts, even though they're curved, it should still attach right there in the middle. Possibly, if there's a gap for some reason between that and the actual roof, we'll just remove these. One other part that's kind of weird is we don't have any of the interior wood that has the new shapes. Not sure why they kind of just left those out, but they really need to add some in. Like for this, we got the triangle there to fill in where the gap is. We're going to have to put limestone there for the new build, because there's none of the new curved ones. So, I mean, it's kind of weird. It is what it is. We'll kind of work around it. Now, one thing that will be changing, I think, is going to be the kitchen area. So what I want to do is on this side, we're going to push the deck out. Probably start it right about here, and that'll be our kitchen. Now, we did some testing in the last video with the build parts. And on this side, we set up some foundations with the curves coming out and off of the building. And I want to do a small room like that. And instead of doing it over here, we'll do it on this far side because the roof is perfect for a small little outdoor deck on top. And it works out with our bedroom up there, right? Where that window is, we'll put a door. So we'll kind of see if we have time to build that today. If not, we'll start that in the next video. But yeah, I'm super excited. I also got parts, I think, to finish doing the wall. I got 2 of these set up over here. And it turns out we can't use a 45-degree snap. We have to use 15 because of the way that I started this. And it's offset. 45 kind of starts right here for the snapping. So I don't want to move the whole base and everything. It's kind of in line and squared. So hopefully the 15-degree snap points will work. We'll see, man. We'll see. What time is it? Almost time to sleep. Let's grab some parts. So we got everything in here for the greenhouse. Not building that today, but I kind of want to plan out for it. If we're doing stuff with the outer walls, which we need to make up, I think we just need 22 for the current build. What are we missing? Okay, we're going to do 25. Let's do 20 for the moment. I think 22 is what we need currently. And I want to expand possibly this way like I was talking about. But we got stuff for the greenhouse too, which will go on this back side. So when we expand this way, I think I want to go down 1 or 2 more of the wall tiles this direction. So the greenhouse will be 3 wide. I'm not sure how long it'll be. But we can always expand on it if we have more crop plots, right? So I want to have a small gap in between the base and the greenhouse. So maybe just expand one more that way. 3 right now would probably leave a small gap like this right here. Not very much room at all. Want a little bit of breathing room in between. So try to work on that as well. Alright, so let's grab our parts, take a nap. And it'll be time to start renovating. I think that's all that we need. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot some of the parts for the roof. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 8 more. Right? I think so. Let's stop this. Let's let's double check. It's all new parts. Oh, that's right. It's going to be the... Okay, it's not going to be limestone. It's going to be this. I forgot it has the metal on the top. I mean, that's fine. We still need 8 more of them. Perfect. And then some more of the fortifications. We got 5. Let's just do an even number. That'll be 20. Fantastic. Alright, so wash our hands. Always wash your hands before you go to bed. Helps out with your sleep bonus. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool. But yeah, we'll put a door in right here for our new balcony. I'd like to get it done today if we can. Again, we'll see. The main focus is this and the actual walls outside. So, let's just start in here. We haven't done it like this in a long time. We need to upgrade a limestone. And there we go. They make it super simple in this game for upgrading your parts. It's very nice without having to rebuild everything. So this should lighten up the base some on the inside because of the lighter contrast in the colors. Yeah, there we go. Now we can't do these, right? Absolutely not. They got some of the ramps you can use. That'll be a triangle, but I want to do the round ones. I mean, just that looks nice, right? I mean, not this part, but I mean the lighter texture. I kind of like this with the stone. Oh, you know what? Maybe for these, we'll do brick. What's the difference? I think one's 5 and one's 7 for the tiers. And we got some of these too. That's new, the industrial stuff. We'll probably use that for our stairs for the base. Now I wonder, do these have the... Ooh, you know? Maybe instead of the interior wood for all this, leave that as interior wood, and down here, maybe we'll do some of the floor tiles like this. It's got insulation temp. +3. Will help out in the cold. But if we have stairs, that might be kind of cool for the stairs too. Change it up some. Got the interior wood. You got the industrial plus the limestone. And then the brick. I think brick is only tier 5. That's tier 7. That's tier 5. But if we do the pillars, if you didn't know, pillars, or beams they call them, and railings, they don't have the storm effect. So like these are interior. They're only like a tier 2, I think, on storms. They never take durability hits from the storms. Same with the beams. So it's kind of cool to have those as your outside ones. So we might do those on the outside and see how it looks. Those are kind of dark. The brick ones, it'll look very good with this light texture. Let's chop off some weight to eat some breakfast. A guy does get hungry. I didn't want to put those in here. Eat some of the cheap stuff, man. We are here at base, so kind of makes sense. So for right now, what we'll do is, I guess, just in here with the extra stuff. Save it for later. So if we do that with the floors, we'll have to do a solid build down here for the actual foundation, so it doesn't look weird. Where do we make those at? Let's make one of you. Oh, it's aluminum. Oh, that's going to be kind of costly. Take a look at you. Then take a look at you. Okay, they don't have the curved ones. Well, that kind of sucks, man. How would it look for out here, though? I like it. It has the expanded metal on the actual step. And then the framework. Terrifying sound, just saying. So you got narrow ones. Oh, those are half. Half left and right. Or the full size. Okay. We might use those. Possibly. If anything, for out here. And then for the floor itself, it should go just over this, right? Is that clear? It is. You got the half ones too. Okay. Give it a second. That's the half one. So if we have this, and then we replace this one... Can't upgrade. What? I have limestone. Interesting. Wonder why that wouldn't take effect with the replacement. It's a little bit louder. don't know if you can hear it in the recording. Not much, though. We'll see. Potentially we'll do that. Otherwise, we'll just leave it as the wood. Okay, so with that, we have to go under here to replace all these. Let's do a few at a time. We got some of the beams up, but again, taking away that much of your foundation is a terrifying thing, you know? I think we actually have enough. Not right there, though. Perfect, perfect. Math is not my strong suit, so numbers are... they're hard sometimes, man. Not gonna lie. Let's do the one over here, too. Okay, that works there. So, for the roof... let's do a few at a time, man. We don't need these anymore. That's gonna remove this, right? Can I pick that up? Absolutely not. Alright, so we need one of these. I like it. One of these. And then a couple of these. Don't be weird. Okay, that will work out with these. It's a lot shorter than I thought it would be for some reason. I mean, it's normal height. It's actually more room because you're not hitting your head right here, right? I need to make 4 of the ceiling tiles. Dude, I made up a ton of these foundations and stuff, and then realized I was doing concrete instead. Such a waste trying to recycle them all to get everything back right. Happens, dude. It happens. Use a lot of this, though. We'll break it down and use that for the beams. We'll try to make some today if we can. Might need to upgrade our masonry bench, too, right? Composites. Can't do that one. We can do this one. Some nails and some stone. That should allow us to build the parts that we need. Just enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one for the brick. Electric one's a lot faster, but I still need to make some composites. Trying to hold off on all that until we actually get our base up and going properly, you know? So we need some stone. Let's grab some real quick. Get that going in the background. It's pretty, it's pretty bright. We definitely need some trees around here. It's gonna be weird. We're gonna have palm trees and banana trees around our base in the Arctic. It happens, dude. Okay? It's not my fault. But that's the way that it is. So. Do some of those. Drop the nails back off. We need to put this back out once we're done changing stuff around. Let's leave these parts up here, too, for the moment. And then this, for right now, can go right back here. I don't want to trip, man. It's a hazard. Oh, yeah. We need the roof tiles. I don't want to forget to put those out today. Does the direction matter? It does. Let's do it the other way. That way it's running with the building. There's a gap there. It's kind of weird with the light coming through. I think we'll be fine, though, man. Yep. Didn't want to jump off. Let's do these first, while we're right here. Now for the one that's up top, again, it'll change out to one of these. I guess have the smooth side coming out, and then the beams on the inside. We'll see. It might be enough now, too, with how this is, how it goes up, where we can put one of the railings there and not have a clip outside the base. That's kind of what I want to do if we can. Easy. There we go. And then facing this side. Nice, and those won't be poking out of the roof now, right? Yeah, absolutely not. Kind of wish that we could actually paint these. Change of color? It's kind of weird, man. Transforms the whole base. Now, the cool part is, we've got all the new beams and stuff. We can do a full frame all the way around this with the new brick. I think it'll look nice. I really don't like the green. If we can change that to a dark color, it'll look a lot better. We might frame in this part too, possibly. If anything, around the border. Whole different look, man. Whole different look. Again, we'll figure out what to do out here. I'm thinking possibly we could use the new flooring, right? That would show everything underneath, though, is a problem. Now, what tier are those? Are those tier 5 or 7? I don't want to do repairs anymore, if possible. Doesn't say. Wait a minute. Tier 5, okay. So probably not use them outside. The whole goal is to not do repairs anymore on the base. I like how bright it is, though. Okay, so anyways. Bricks. Where are we at? So... do some beams. Tree sap, and then... oh yeah, refined wood. We got some, but that stuff is super expensive for it. And then we'll grab some tree sap. Not very much. I think I have some outside in this guy. Let's do some water, too. I think it'll speed up the whole process. It'll be ugly, but it's fine. It'll be just for the moments. I think that speeds it up. It is, okay, it's going. So, while this is doing its thing, let's go ahead and we'll work on the walls out here. Now, I haven't looked at the actual gate that we need. That's the new one. Just need some of the screws and some more steel, which again, we're kind of out of. We got tin there. Nothing in here. I thought I had some in there. Obviously we don't. What about in here? Absolutely not. Take some of this. We'll take some of this, and we'll make some. Let's start over here. All right. No neighbors. One little guy over there. So for the gates, we want 15 on the rotation. There we go. I kind of like the stone one better. It's kind of neat though, man. I like it. Like it a lot. I mean, kind of. Again, the stone one's better, but it looks not too bad. So, let's remove all these. It's going to be quite a bit. I know we're dropping those. We'll go back and pick it up. It's easier to just pick up the wall and then go back and pick those up instead of waiting out the timer to do each one. Now, for right now, we're not going to have any of the spikes on the walls because we need to make the concrete ones, which are super, super expensive. Need to just trash all these. Different durability so they don't stack. It's kind of weird how it's like that, but it's what it is, right? All right, 20 of these. Eat some more food. It's terrifying not having the walls up around the base right now. And then we just need the 15 on the angle. Now, I haven't done a corner yet, so I'm not sure if that's going to snap properly. It should. It doesn't mean that it will, it just means that it should. Okay, there we go. So it is off a little bit, but it should actually be a square when we get the whole thing done. Because they're actually snapped properly. And it's a huge gap, too. Interesting. Let's get rid of this guy. Where's he at? He always runs off. Otherwise, I'm going to get half the base walls pulled down. He's going to show up. And I'm going to have a bad time. Eyes over there. Stalking the stalker. These guys should have been called stalkers and not slinkers. I'm just saying, dude. I hit him. Surprisingly with the shotgun that far. Okay. Alright, man, give me a minute. I'm going to redo this side and expand out. Let's go down 2 more walls that way. 2 walls that way, 1 wall this way, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so we're not going to talk about how long it took me to clip all these in. We're still missing... Holy crap, dude. Lightning. We're still missing 11 of the walls. Some are making up, and then waiting on the concrete. But we're 2 more this way, and we're 1 more this way. So that should be enough, I think, for the greenhouse back here, and then enough room. Same with this over here. Enough space for... It's going to be a 3x3 for the kitchen, and still have some room to walk around. Let's grab a couple of the foundations and do some testing real quick. So we got these. That's going to be for this, but let's set it out for the greenhouse and see how much room we got. So greenhouse will be 3 by, I don't know how far. That's plenty of room, man. I know it's not straight. We'll work that out later. That should be plenty of room in between the 2 and not have it feel claustrophobic, right? Let's just set these up now while we got them in our inventory, and then we'll check out the beams. There we go. So can we make some now? Absolutely. Let's make 10. Actually, you know what? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's do 7. And then we're going to need probably just 2 of these. What we're testing is one side all the way around to see how the border is. Might do it across 2, possibly, to separate the upper and lower levels. Wait, those things super fast, dude. So can we replace these? I don't think so, right? Oh, you can. Interesting. Again, I never use this feature too often, so... And then what about... We need to make some more. Do those as well. And then we'll place 1 up top. Just need 1. That's not too bad. Alright, 1 up there. Now, trying to figure out which one we need is going to be... it's going to be a chore, dude. So we just need the regular... curved, but up. Okay, and you can rotate it. That looks nice, dude. I really like that. Now, about the front side here... Will we frame in the roof from the side wall? I don't think we'll do a separating beam going across for this. I think we'll kind of just leave it 1 full tile, right? Like it is. Let's make 4. Let's make a bunch of them. I want to do it on the sides regardless. I just don't know if we're going to do it around the top cap. It might look nice, but at the same time, it might be too much, right? Alright, so that's doing its thing. Make the rest of that. Let's see about this. Oh, we need to figure out what to do here with the steps. In the front porch. Still not really decided, but we'll figure it out. Go up top here. Might be easier for doing the sides. And we need to put back up our lightning rod as well. Safety reasons, you know? I like it, dude. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do it on the other side. Because this side's going to have our kitchen and stuff. We could do it up top here. It'd be easy to repair then. Maybe just like right here. There we go. Clips through the beam too. So that kind of works. Alright, so up here. We need to remove these. And then all the flooring as well. That'll get changed over for interior wood. And that also means moving this thing too. Do that here in a minute. I don't want to move this one either at the moment. What was that going to? Oh, the wind turbines. When we had them up top here. And we should be able to take these. Change them out for that. Need to fix this. We'll do the wiring proper on the inside too, to hide all that stuff. Since we're gonna have solid, probably have solid. I don't know yet. If we want to do the one floor tiles, the aluminum, or have the wood ones. Still not fully decided. If we do the aluminum, we gotta have a solid foundation throughout the whole base. If we do the wood ones, we can just do the outer ones and have the center hollow. You know what I mean? Don't be weird. This I got plans for this side of the base too. It's gonna be a very large room. You'll see, man. You'll see. It looks very cluttered with all this junk too. We'll sort it out today before we go. Leave those in there for the moment. Drop off these. We need a little bit more on this stuff going. So much to do. So much to do, so little time. Break it down in a minute. Kind of leave it like it is. We've got plenty of it there. Alright, so we need some more rebar. Just rebar, okay. 50 more on the rebar. And that'll take care of all the outer walls. I think. Possibly, maybe. Alright, so what we need to do is make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the curved parts for the roof. 1 wall. And some ceilings. More rebar. Okay, we gotta get some more of the steel going for sure. Does it actually line up? Fantastic. I like it. So a little bit more room. That'll be the end of the base going this way, minus the... We are going to have the outdoor deck. Either right here or possibly, I'm thinking, coming off this side. And it'll kind of attach to this too. That'll be room for our stuff outside. Maybe have the deck here. I do want to upgrade the contact device, even though we don't need it. The upgraded one looks, I mean, fantastic, man. Definitely want to have it like that. I'd have the deck up top. So having it down below, too, might be too much clutter. Possibly. I'm not sure. Let's put this one out since we got it. Get it out of our inventory. Oh, wait a minute. What? They go sideways on these. On the stone ones, it goes in front of it. Interesting. Now, the thing is, there's still no way to repair it in here. See, that's the wall. You can't do it from the inside, like all the other spikes. I'm telling you, what they need to do, man, is have it to where the spikes themselves, right, where they attach to the wall, it puts like a little piece of concrete through, right here. Just a little, like, nub that sticks out, and that'll allow you to repair it from it here, and it'll still fit in with the walls, right? Like those are the attach points. Interesting. Wonder why that's different. Anyways, more space for you. You ugly face thing. Well, I'll tell you what. So all this is sorted out. I need to break all this down and use those parts for building the other stuff. All right, so we're good in here. We need 9 of the limestone parts. We can do 6. We need some more of the screws. You're out as well. Those in there. Grab all this out. This will be changing around here soon, too, with our storage. Right now, it's kind of just wherever we have space for stuff. This wall, it'll probably still stay the same. We'll have a doorway right here going into another part of the base. And they probably have our storage over there, too. Do 2 sets of screws. And a ton of rebar. So we got 6. 9. That should be enough. We're going to need 3 of these. And I think just 1 wall. That should be all the parts for the... what will be the kitchen. Now, some of this will get changed out, too, with some of the glass parts. Might do it today. To add some light in. That'll go away, don't worry. So that one there. I might need to remove these parts too. Let's do this. Make life easier on us. So we do this. And do that. And then do this. Star Slinker. Saw a Slinker, got kind of scared. Obvious reasons. And do that. Okay. We need 2 of the weird parts for the corners. And where are those at? Are those in this? They are, so 2 more of these. like it. I like it. Drop off some food. Just saying. Tames food. Leave that in there. We'll grab some... Grab some of this. A little bit of bacon, man. Always makes a day a little bit better. We actually need one more of the walls. For this side. This should work out for our kitchen, though. Having all our stuff in here. I think... It's kind of low on the head height, but... That'll be a door going outside to the greenhouse. So for these... I need to remove this. Just for easy clipping, you know. That is the proper way? Yeah, that's on the inside. Is that right? It's not right. There we go. Okay, so that'll work. I think they're going that direction in the base. One more. Look, man. Numbers are hard sometimes, okay? Never said I was good at math. What have you... Drop off some of this junk, too, out of our inventory. Don't need that for now. We need to make the upgraded one, if we can. Eventually. Like, pretty soon. Some screws. Leave that in there, too. It's going to be junk. That will kind of work out. Let's put it in here. Just for now. There we go. And that is our kitchen. So glass there, obviously, and then just move this one over. I think with the glass. And here, what I wanted to do, it's an even number. That kind of sucks. We need to expand this down one more. Then we can do a row of glass right here on the top and row of glass up there. Let's expand this today some, so we can actually do that. And we use some of our parts from the greenhouse for that. This side, we could kind of do the same with this part. Or actually, that whole wall could be glass. Let's see how it looks. It's a lower tier, again, but... I mean, it should be fine. Shouldn't need too much on the repairs. Junior. Okay. We have the beams on us? We don't. Let's grab some. We'll do the borders. Screws. Or add a steel, too. We'll do a lot of steel today. I didn't think we are going to need so much, but... the way that it goes, right? Higher tier stuff. Now, we do got aluminum screws we'll need soon. And I did some searching off camera. It turns out we got aluminum and iron. Both. It's either right here or right here is a cave. So all the aluminum and iron will be there. We have gold somewhere right up in here. Titanium over here. More titanium in a cave over here. All we're missing, I think, is sulfur. Haven't been able to find sulfur anywhere around. There's some more of the iron in a cave right over here. Or up in here. It's down in that gully. Yeah, no sulfur, man. We need that mainly for the epoxy. Now later, in the tech tree, In Tier 5, there's a new way to make epoxy too with the oil. Oil's going to make quite a bit of stuff. And I know we can do the whole thing with the special axe that gets the stuff from the wood, right? You put it in here, gives you epoxy. I don't like it, man. It's way too overpowered. But different options for the epoxy and stuff coming up will be very, very nice. Ten more of those. Leave this in here. So for the wall right here, do we want to do glass? I kind of want a solid wall for putting some stuff up against the side there. Let's leave it like it is. We need to make one more here for the door going out. Now that could be glass, this one. Let some more light in and stuff. Let's do that. That was for our greenhouse coming up, but it's fine, man. We'll make some more. Which way do we want it to open? I think that way. There we go, man. Let's grab the other steps that we have, too. These guys, and use that. I don't think we want a deck on this side. We want it to kind of just run straight down and then out to the greenhouse. The greenhouse could connect to this, right? If we wanted to. Might leave it as a separate building, though. We could almost do the greenhouse, too. In here. I want to have it separate, though. I don't want to start mixing too much stuff together. And then we need to do one there. Supports, right? So we need one more of the straight ones and 4 of the curved. And that should be that done. We'll get some of the floors made, too. So one regular. Some more of the refined wood. Do need that one floor. Perfect. 2 more. Looks kind of weird not having something up here. Little bit, man. Little bit. There we go. I like it. Different shapes going different ways. Then in here... remove this. And that should work there. So we need 3, 6, 7. We need 8 more of the floors. Let's grab all this. Out here's going to be a small little... you know what? For it to not be awkward... we kind of need this to be a little bit, like, further out. One more tile. Right? Then you walk out here, and you got the deck. That'll be too wide. Just one is kind of tiny. We could do the triangle ones right here. That might work. I don't want to cover this up all the way. I kind of like the gap there, right? It's the whole point of the rounded ones versus just going straight up against the building. Maybe going straight up against it might be the better play, though. Let's look at the inside real quick. If it was square, it would have more room for items in here, right? I kind of like having it different like this, though, with the rounded. We can see how it looks with the triangles up here. Going across there, the new ones. Attach some of the railings there and then here. I don't want to expand this too much. It's only going to be our kitchen. So I don't want it to be massive, right? Let's try the triangles. See how it looks. We might like it. And that's under the new... these. We need a railing too. See if the railings will actually connect to those. I mean, they should. Now, should we do some of the... interior wood ones? Or should we do some of the brick ones? I think there's brick, right? Brick, or we got steel too. There's not railings. There is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Let's do 6. Super overweight. Happens, dude. It happens. So what we want are these. No, they don't attach. Oh, that sucks, dude. Now you can free place them. We got snow there. I can't see. That does work. Oh, man, let them attach. It's like a different size, which I get, but at least allow it to attach in the middle. Let's grab one more. Why is there only snow on the corners? You know what I mean? It started there and there. It's slowly picking up here too, but that's kind of weird, man. I'm just saying. This needs to be a door. Now for the actual door, where is... right here. All of our stuff we got from one of the mission sites. It's the upgraded ones. Elegant ones. Kind of works. I like it. Alright, let's grab our last railing for up there. We need some of this stuff. In here. One of you. Put these back. Let's stop this. And make... we need what? 3, 6... is it 9? 8. I think. That'll get those done. And then... make a little bit more on this for later. One more. Perfect. We got the railing? Absolutely not. Perfect time for a snowstorm, man. That should work. I think, possibly. I think that's fine. That should work out. You can't really see it from down here either. It's still the curved parts. Alright. That'll work. Back to the interior. Get this done, and then I want to expand, if we can, that one side before we go. Make sure they're all going the same way. That way I don't lose my mind. Now, we will start putting in some power and stuff. Before I start moving anything out here, I'll go ahead off camera and run all of our power and water around here. Just to make it easier, we'll have some actual proper lights in here too. Can't see a thing! That's the one problem with the snow, and then I think out in the desert too, it does the same thing on all these parts. I like it. Alright, close the door for safety. What do we need for expanding? Just one tile, so we need 3 of the foundations, and then just one more set of the walls, right? Which actually, if we're picking these up, we don't need any of these. We just need 2 walls and 3 foundations. That's probably not correct, but I think it is. Alright, give me these. Give me those. Try to get this done before nighttime if we can. We are super overweight. It happens. We need some more of the floor tiles too. Now, as far as all the structures against this wall, again, I'll move it off camera. So break that. We need to break these. Actually, we didn't need that many because of that. Can I jump? Absolutely. Alright, so we need to remove this stuff. That'll drop those. It's fine. No! I didn't think about that. We were so close to being done for the day. Things going fantastically perfect. And I had to mess it up at the end. You okay? That was kind of weird. Just saying. Alright, so what we're going to do is remove that one and this one. We'll put them down here. Why was that showing unsteady for a minute there? Maybe just settling in, right? We'll do the wall back. Which will be a window. We got a ceiling tile as well. Running that way. Grab some glass. We have the glass. Did I make 15? We got the ceiling tiles in a bag somewhere. Let some light in, you know. Natural light. Do the same thing up here. At least it'll make you shovel the snow off before you can dismantle that, you know? And this one. Perfect. Lightens up the place quite a bit. We could do some of the concrete up here. I think the glass should be fine. Should be. Let's fix this. That sucks, dude. So bad that everything dropped. Alright, it is the next day. I went ahead and fixed everything inside. Got it all sorted out. New storage made, things like that. I'll show it to you real quick. And then last thing we have to do before we go is fix the front deck. Again, not too sure what we want to do out here, but we'll figure it out. Just need one more. That's not too bad, man. I like the glass up there. It kind of adds to the inside. Now what we might do is right here. Possibly set up some more of the windows. Maybe. We'll kind of see. That was for the kitchen, which I mean, obviously now is over here, so we don't really need those. I still think we might put a window in here, though. Maybe just a glass wall, possibly. Let some light in. So anyways, this is all normal still. You can kind of see with this how much more room that we have, right? Just with one more tile expanded out. So the cool part was, the reason I went ahead and fixed all this is all these now have the upgraded storage, right? So this was full, and the other one, you can see how much more we have. It kind of works out. A lot more room to store more junk, especially for this one. It has all of our tools in it. So that's definitely nice. All right, so we need one more of the beams. For the moment. And then we need two more. I think we're out of stuff. Just need some more of the brick. Are we out of stone? Pretty much, right? Do we have any more in here? It's all got to go anyways. Let me grab some from outside here. What we'll do for the front here, these today will move probably around back. I still don't know what to do about water. But for right now, we'll put all three right here. It's gonna... We're gonna lose all that water, but we can just get some more snow. Set those up back here. It'll get us out of the view here. Get rid of that. And then this... Maybe we'll set it up over here on the side for right now. That's going to be the stable over here on the side. For all the tames and stuff. This thing we'll probably get rid of. These will eventually go inside because we'll have the upgraded ones. Especially for the biofuel. That'll be in the main workshop part that is going over here. This wall probably need to be expanded that way. 3 tiles, I'm guessing. What I have plans for over here is... Right now we're 3 wide. We're going to be 5. For the addition over here. So it'll expand out a little bit. Come down. It might be the same height as this one. It might be taller. Just to have more headroom inside. I don't want to do 2 stories, but just to have it a different size for the base. Small, medium, and tall. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. Let's put out this one beam, though. And then I'll farm up a little bit more of the stone. We'll probably just keep this the same for right now. We'll get some of the limestone for the flooring. We could do some of this, too. The brick. We need 2 more. 3 more. Probably on the back side as well, right? For the beams. We do 1. 2. 3 more of the beams for up there. Let's do brick on the patio out here. Then we still got the dark and the light. And we got the wood. We'll probably change over the wood for the steel ones. Kind of keep that same theme. I do like that up top, though. It's not much, but we'll put some other things up there just for some decorations. Some benches. Maybe some little crop plots up there for some plants. We'll see, man. We'll see. Need some stone, though. Alright. Nobody trying to kill me. It's been a busy day. Need to make a lot more of those, too. I see you, man. I see you. Sneak attack. Alright, so I think we got all the stuff that we need to finish the day. Went out and got some more iron from a cave. So we got plenty of steel making up. Got 20 more in here, and then we got some in here, plus some in the mortar and pestle. So that's good there. We need 4 of the steel railings. That's the gate, right? It is. Alright, so 4 of these. This should be all of these parts. There we go, man. Alright, so, close this. Let's pick you up. Oh, I got so much junk in these, too. I want to move this. Not have it up here. And then these will downgrade to just this one, I think. So for right now, what we'll do is move this back here. The curved ones are so nice because you got so much more room than the regular angled ones. You know? Makes life so much easier. It's a wall there. So that's done. pick you up all together. And then you will get all this. There we go, man. One should work out for right now until we get the big one. Big one's going to be super nice. So we should be able to do the direct replacement. Do some repairs first. And then this. Perfect. It does remove the other parts too. I like that. Not the parts, but the snow. So actually, we can do this for these two. I think I made enough. Absolutely. Fix the ones over here underneath and then the back side as well. So everything is changed over. Can we do the railings? I don't think so because they're steel. Now, there is some concrete ones, but there's no limestone version, which is kind of weird, but is what it is. We'll leave the contact device down. I don't think we're going to keep it here. What we might do is when we set up our platforms for the drop pods, we'll do a platform, we'll do the contact device, and then another platform. Might go outside here. So not exactly sure, but for right now, we'll kind of keep it inside here and put it out whenever we actually need it. Same with that, and then we're done with these and those for the moment. That all needs to get broke down and sorted out. I'll do it off camera. Hello? So all we're missing is the stairs. And what I want to use is the new ones. We got one set made. More screws. It's always the screws, dude. Everything right now is using a ton of them. Oh, you know what? We need two sets. I totally forgot because other ones are out back. So, so used to typing in screws. We need the stairs. There we go, man. You'd hook up some water to this as well. Perfect. Repairs? Absolutely. Alright. So that's sorted out there. Before we go for the day, let's move our water out back. Once we get further into the build and stuff like that, we'll replace this one. I heard you. Place that one with the electrical one. It has a bigger radius, and we'll do one probably on this side, and then one over there too. Just make it like a huge bubble for everything. So we're going to lose all of our water, which, I mean, is fine, man. It's fine. Remove all the connections too. There's so many of them. Again, off camera, I'll try to, between this video and next video, get all the piping and electrical done properly in here. I got to pick up each individual tile on the outside to put them in properly. So it's... that means picking all these up again. It's fine, though. It's all part of it, man. That's fine for the moment. You can go away, and then... this might actually be fine here. Turn it around the other way. The right, he's probably hungry, man. We had a very long run to the cave over that way. I think it'll be fine. That's all trash. These, I think what we'll do... so greenhouse is going right here. We do 3 of these along the side. Try to get them in line with something. And it should work out. There we go. And then connect them all probably under this one. Give it a second. Dude, there's so so much junk. Oh, it's a spider web, dude. This will be our focal point for the moment. That should be all attached. Throw some snow in there, it'll melt down, and we'll have water again. So not a big deal. And I'll fix that as well. Again, all that's going to be on the foundations. So, quick overview before we go. I think we're kind of set, right? That's done, that's done. For the moment, we can fix this so whenever I do my thumbnail, it won't be showing. I know it's weird. Like I said, I'll be fixing it someday. What is this even to? It's terrifying hearing that sound, just saying. Minor fixes for the moment. Alright, so, anyways. We've got the base was expanded by 1. I think we'll still keep the 4 wide on the front deck. Leave that open for this until we get the barn built. This room over here, I kind of like it. I still think we need a window here. Right, just change it out for a window. And put the shutters on that might work out. See what it is real quick. It needs something besides being solid. It needs to be the right way too. A lot of weird noises. Scares me. Anyways. Looks better. Addition over here, that'll be our kitchen and all of our food prep. Quite a bit of stuff in here. We got our small little balcony up top. That is all glass. Can't really see it now. Looks a little bit more clean up here too with all that stuff gone. With the water wells on the back. We got the upgraded wall and gates. I don't really like the gate, man. I do like the stone one a lot, but is what it is. Can't really change it. A little bit more clean in here. More space, dude. So much more space and a lot more open with the glass. I do like the full glass up there. We could do some of these beams going across too. If we want like a rafter look. We might do that because honestly, it's super plain like it is. You know? It's kind of weird. Maybe I'll play with it off camera and kind of see what we think. I do like the stone with the limestone. And then the different steps too. Mainly because you can kind of like see through them. But yeah, a lot more room in here. Oh, we gotta fix this. Okay, hold on. We can't go. Have to do this now. We got the stuff. Almost. Perfect. Do we want it facing other way? Easy. Don't be weird. Other way. We need the right side. Doesn't look the best, but kind of is what it is, man. Can't do much until they add in some of the curved interior parts. But yeah, a little bit more room in here. This will be very, very large once we remove the kitchen and put it in there. I don't know if we'll leave this. We might. I have to kind of see what happens with that. More space up here. I put our 2 sets of gear over there. We got the 1 door going out. Balcony. Do some decorations here eventually. Kind of nice. Easy way to get up here and repair this. Get to the roof as well for some other repairs. And then our new kitchen down here. So much room, dude. I like it. can't wait to start building stuff in here and getting that sorted out. I keep seeing the slinker and thinking it's a wild one. I like it though, man. But dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. A lot of building, a lot of messing around. So far, I do like the new build parts. Kind of weird to work with, but we'll get something down to where we can incorporate the round and then square as well. Probably on the next map that we do, or possibly the next base build if we do end up moving. But we've got a good foundation here. A couple more things I do have planned. One is a big workshop, and that'll house all the items for tier 5, hopefully. Depends on how big they are. And then our greenhouse. Once we get those 2 items set, oh yeah, plus a stable, we're kind of set for that and can start upgrading, getting our food sorted out, and then working on some more missions. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.